first she came through and gave me top. With the tongue, baby girl, she do a lot. What she do? Ayy, she got the mop. Yeah, she got
WTF Whole Foods, boo boo. What you doing? What you doing? I don't even go to Whole Foods that often. My mom is the one that likes to go to Whole Foods. She's the Whole Food fanatic. You think I would use Whole Foods because I have Amazon Prime? I don't. That's besides the point. I don't use Whole Foods. I don't. Sorry. Nothing against Whole Foods or nothing, but I'm just not into the whole organic thing right now. That's just me personally. My mother had wanted to go to Whole Foods, and I was like, okay. So I was just accompanying my mom on this trip. Point blank period. This is Whole Foods, Columbus Circle, 59th Street in New York, Manhattan, Midtown. However you find this, the one right outside Central Park where the police station is and the little Trump Towers. Those places. That's the one I'm talking about. This is the Whole Foods everybody should stay away from. The way the situation was handled, nothing has still been done. I don't even know if anything's been done. We talked to the manager, which is like, people say that's a Karen thing, but it's like, that's disgusting. Think about it. This is, oh my God. Like, for the people that brought the meat, like, did they actually throw away all the meat? Like, I can't stand there and babysit all day to see if they actually threw out what they were going to say they're going to throw out. Like, he started taking out the piece that the mouse was eating on and biting, but did he throw out everything? Did they get rid of the whole enchilada? I don't know. I don't know. They could lie. The manager said he was going to take the photo and bring it. I don't know what's going to happen. Regardless, this lady stops at the counter first, and she's waiting in line next to this gentleman. After that, the lady is standing there, not even 10 seconds. And then she's like, oh my God, did you see that, to the guy? And I hear this, but I'm still on my phone. I think I was texting my man at the time. I don't even remember what I was really doing. But then, like, I start to listen. Because, I'm a very observant person. So it's like, okay, I'm going to listen. But I'm still, like, doing whatever I was doing on my phone. So then the guy's like, oh, yeah, oh, that's nasty. And she's like, yeah, I'm done. And all I see is this lady walk away. Wasn't even there 10 seconds. She walks away. So now I'm like, okay, she left. Let me turn around and see what she's looking at. And the guy is still looking. So I'm looking at him to see what he's looking at. So then I follow his gaze. And then all I see is this little nasty ass mouse. Why is there a mouse? It was a little baby munching on the food, point blank period. And I'm talking about Whole Foods is packed. There's a ton of people everywhere. Lights is everywhere. This little nasty worker, because apparently it works there, was just munching down like nobody was around. Nobody. And I'm looking at the guy shocked. So then my loud self, because I'm a very loud person, I go and I'm like, ew, there's a mouse. And the guy goes, yeah, that's disgusting. My mom turns and is like, what? Mind you, she wasn't paying attention this whole time. Regardless, moms take their time. I don't know what she was doing. She turns around, she's like, no, there isn't. I'm like, yes, there is. So then I get closer to see, and then I'm like, ew, there's a mouse. So like, I'm looking around. Before I recorded this video that went so-called viral on TikTok, before I recorded that, I went to my mom. I went to the thing, and I was looking around for associates. And the first girl that was next to us, she just kept walking. I was like, excuse me, she kept walking. The other guy kept walking. And I'm like, hello? And then the only guy that heard me was the guy behind the counter, but he was helping somebody further down the other side. The worker doesn't even know yet. And I'm like, but this is kind of important. He's like, give me 1 second. Okay, so nobody wants to know that there's a dang mouse in your meat display. And I'm trying to let y'all know. Nobody. Okay, this is why I was laughing. For that reason. Because it's funny. That, like, literally, this is so disgusting. And it's the fact that it makes it more disgusting that nobody cares. That's how I took it. I took it nobody cares. Which is kind of messed up because you could get somebody sick. You could die. People are germaphobes. I'm a germaphobe. And that is disgusting. Oh my. The thought of it just makes me. And it's the fact that I don't even eat at Whole Foods. So imagine the people that like constantly shop at Whole Foods. People that are constantly in this Whole Foods. And there's a whole disgusting mouse. Like, that makes you think, like, have you recently had meat from Whole Foods? If you have, I'm so sorry. You need to toss it if you still have some. If you have already eaten it, maybe go to doctors, get a checkup, make sure you're good. I don't know about diseases and stuff like that, but that don't seem like that's very sanitary. Regardless if you wash the meat or not, I don't know. I'm just a germaphobe. So out of caution, yeah, I never want to step foot in this Whole Foods again. And like, I don't know. Like, this could be like a little lawsuit or something, because that was just disgusting, and the way they handled it was disgusting. That's when I start recording the video, and I'm just like, no, I gotta post this because nobody's paying attention. Nobody really cares. Okay, they're gonna find out one way or another that that's disgusting.
Why is there a mouse?
So, I started recording. My mom took pictures of it. She couldn't believe it. The guy that was there, he took a picture too. I think he was like, he's gonna send it to his wife or something like that. And he was like, this is disgusting. And then he ended up like walking away after him and my mom talked some more and was just like, that's just disgusting. And, you know, then a little crowd started to gather, but not like a huge crowd. I guess they just didn't really care. Like, some people started like, oh, that's nasty, like pointing and looking. But like, you had to come up close to the window to see it. So like, most of the people like were like, I guess, shopping and focusing, getting in and getting out or something. I don't know. But the little crowd that was there, they didn't really, like, they didn't pay no mind, because that's regular New York stuff. But it's disgusting. I was like, bro, there's something in your display. He's like, what? You want what from the display? I was like, don't put your hand in there. There's a mouse in your display. He's like, what? So then my mom had her phone, and she takes it, and she passes it to the worker, and she shows him the picture. He's like, yo, that's crazy. Wait, you serious? And I'm like, yeah. And then I also showed him, like, my video that I had, that I zoomed in, and he was like, nah, that's crazy. And then he was just like, send it to me. And my mom's like, just send it to you. Why would I send it to you? I don't know you. And I wouldn't want to just send it to you either. But then he made it clear that he wanted to send it to his manager, because his manager won't believe him unless he shows him proof. But his manager's on break and he in the back. My mom's like, no, I don't know you. I don't want you to have my number. So I was like, Mom, I'll send it. She's like, no, I'll just wait for him to come out. Now I'm getting mad because I gotta wait for the manager. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already want to get out of there because that just made me so disgusted. I wanted to go home and shower. Like, I just needed to get out of that area now, because, like, I just... Ugh. Especially after we just came from a pandemic. Oh, my God. Everybody worried about opening the city, and ain't nobody clean. Everybody get infected. We about to have another pandemic with some new disease because people got... Then that's when the manager had showed up. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, what's the issue? And my mom told him the issue, and he literally told my mom, like, yeah, I wasn't believing my associate. So that's why I came out here. I needed to see it from your phone, like your phone exactly. So he first looked at my mom's phone. Then I also showed him my video. And he was asking, he told his associate, hey, send that to me because I want to take this over there to corporate. I've been telling them about this and blah, blah, blah. I don't know what he did after that. All I know is he literally came by, didn't say anything to anybody. Like, he didn't say anything to me at all. It was basically like, okay, and then like said a few sentences to my mom, asked her the picture, and in haste walked off. And I'm just frustrated. I'm like, Mom, we need to get out of here. This is disgusting. And that was the end of it. Literally, that was the end of it. We left. That was it. Took the picture and walked off. I don't know if he actually did report to somebody or whatever. I saw him go in the register area, and then he was gone. I guess he went to like the back or something. I don't know, but the fact is, nothing has been done, nothing has been said, and that was just disgusting. Nobody would have even known anything. So kind of thank God that this went a little viral so everybody could know, stay away from Columbus Circle's Whole Foods till they get their act together. They need a health inspection. That was disgusting. Like, this is food, so this is different. This is different. Like, I have never in my years living in New York just seen a full-on mouse just chowing down. And I've seen mouse, like, I've been to the projects. My grandma used to live in the projects. Like, I know what it's like. My aunt lives in the projects. I get the projects. But this is whole different. This man all up in this respectable establishment called Whole Foods, munching on a big old piece of meat like people ain't watching him. And we was there. And I was and I tapped on the glass like, bro, you gonna leave? Like, that's nasty. This little thing just kept chowing down like y'all seen that video. So that just makes you think what else he'd be munching on if he freely munched on the meat. What if he ran around late at night, was munching on the fish on the other side? What if he was munching on all fruits they leave out at night? The vegetable, like, that just makes you start thinking. Is the whole place dirty? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is just, everybody be careful. Be aware of this. I'm glad everybody saw that video with the mouse, because honestly that's disgusting. So everybody just be aware, I guess. That's it. I have a bunch of screenshots, and you know, I have that video if you want to see. Well, screenshots. That video was what I had. I can show you guys my mom's picture too if you guys want to see that. I don't mind uploading that. That's it. Like, literally, Wholefoods, get your stuff together, because that was just disgusting. I honestly don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to handle this further. Like, this is just nasty. Like, I tried to do that contact us at the bottom of like their website, and it's just an automatic message, and I've been on hold. Like, I don't know how to further this, but it needs to be furthered, because I find that so disgusting. Like, I'm sorry, no amount of anything is just nasty. It's no. That's it. That's all I have to say. But to keep up, you can follow me on TikTok. I'll probably keep investigating on there, I guess, or if you guys suggest things, I don't know, I'll try. Other than that, yeah, you could follow me here on YouTube. I talk about random stuff like this, life experiences. I didn't expect to record this anytime soon, but I had to, because that's just dirty.
And shorty really fucking freaky. What the fuck? Say word. Oh shit. What? Yeah, she got the bop. Fuck up, she came through and give me top. With the tongue, baby girl.